enrolled at dance service. But when we think about the cost and who is paying the lawyer fees, when we think about who is paying for a commissary, when we think about who is paying for the phone bill, it's the women. When we think about who is taking care of the children, it's the women. So yes, they're locking up our men, and even now, women are even being sent to prison at a more alarming rate than men. And it's like, who is taking care of these children? It's really the women that's paying the cost of mass incarceration.
Come on.
It's the women that's paying the cost of
reentry. Talk about it.
When a person is sent home, who's buying the clothes? Who's setting them up? Who's teaching them how to drive? Who's teaching them how to get their birth certificate? Who's teaching them how to even just do the basic needs? It's the women that's really paying the cost.
Yes.
So that's what we're seeing with what's happening in our community. It's the women that's being broken down because for decades we was paying a cost of mass incarceration. Who owns the phones? Who owns the commissary? Like who owns the clothes? Meanwhile, they're in the inside making things for these Fortune 500 companies who's making millions of dollars. So yes, this is modern day slavery, but we have to get back to how did we get here?
How did we get
here? It was a war on drugs that intentionally sent Black and brown people to prison. Black people are 4 to 6 to 7, 8 times more likely than white people to be sent to prison at the same rate of a white person is using at the same rate, but they're not sent to prison.
Yep.
So it's like, make it make sense.
Make it make sense. There's a lot of people that have stuff to say in the comments. I appreciate people coming on. Tommy speaking. That's the setup to keep you going back in like a revolving door. Thank you to the different people that hopping on again. This is the Decent Grand Rising show, and Grand Rising mean wake up, y'all. And we have a woke system.
I know. I've been like a lot of people. Like I've been advocating for cannabis for like over 6 years now, and when I say I'm at a point where I'm tired of convincing people that I don't care if you don't smoke. This ain't even about you smoking. I don't care if you don't like the smell of it. None of that. This is an opportunity for us to give to our people.
Come on.
Whether they want to get into the industry, but we got to really be on the front lines, and we got to understand that with this industry, it can provide so many economic opportunities for our people.
Yes.
But if we're not advocating for it, then we're going to get screwed.
From your film, award-winning film, okay, A Woman on the Outside.
It's premiered on PBS, y'all.
Yes.
So Women on the Outside. Currently, y'all can go and watch it on YouTube.
Come on.
It's been acquired by PBS.
Yeah.
So y'all can watch it for free.
I'm proud of you.
Please check out YouTube. A Woman on the Outside.
Yes.
Just to watch and hear y'all feedback. But it really is about the work that I've done with Bridging the Gap, which was a prison dance service. We reunited over 3,500 families.
Woo! Come on, y'all. Put them claps up, the hearts up.
I stopped at work to start doing work in the cannabis industry. But yeah, like, go watch it.
All right, now I'm gonna show y'all a little piece of this because y'all, I mean, and this, I think y'all, it's just, you know, every time I had to watch it again, you know, before I came on, and I think that's what choked me up, man. So, you know, just dig into a little piece of this and what she talking about. She a real one, y'all. Very great movie, Yolanda said. I appreciate you.
That's my boo.
All right, Yolanda said, very great movie. Here we go. Boom, boom, bam. I got you, woman. Yo, I was thinking a little bit more, y'all. Then push it. There we go. Y'all just gonna have to peep it on PBS. Y'all just gonna have to peep it on YouTube. Y'all just gonna have to peep it at a local cafe, bookstore. Bring it to your neighborhood. Have a watch party, because it is definitely decent. It's art. It's life. It's real. It could be you. It could be you any day. This could be you. And Crystal lived it not once, not twice, not on more than one hand.
All my life, I'm still living it. Even with my dad coming home, he was sitting back. I adopted my nephew, who was my brother's son. He came home. He's now back in. So it really is a revolving door. And we're in this time where we're doing the work. We are, and I'm so proud of the work that's just being done in our community, but I feel like we can strengthen the work that we can do, and we can be more powerful if we do come together and we can support each other initiatives.
Yes.
And we need to really just start asking ourselves, really just how did we get here? Right. That's really what it is.
Right.
Whatever issue it is that our organizations are fighting for, how did we get here? And how can we, instead of building our businesses up, how can we build across where we strengthen that foundation? Because we are up against a system that was designed to really break us. And to be honest, I'm gonna give it 1 or 2 more years. Is PA, if we don't do what we do in PA, I lose hope. I lose hope for whatever can happen. And we gotta really hop on board now. We can't wait for it to be legal for us to start being vocal about, what happened to us.
So and what I went through, being locked up and going through my situation, that's what meant a lot to me to push hard for people to vote. Because of the fact that I wanted to learn what I hated. This was the system and politics. I just wanted to learn it. And now I'm heavily thinking about running for office. And it's because of the fact that I smoke. It's because of the fact that I'm real. I am me. I am Black. I am gay. I am everyone. I've been.
How can the Department of Health release my medical information to ain't that violating HIPAA?
It is.
If you're providing information on what kind of medicine.
Come on, Chris. Right.
Ain't that violating HIPAA?
But wait a minute, Chris. Pause. Again, you gotta see what I push with the ACLU, which is the American Civil Liberties Union, which you need to get to know. There's chapters in every state, and a lot of celebrities put their hands in the ACLU. I'm one of the ambassadors of ACLU. Do you understand something that civil liberties learn that, and HIPAA learn that? And once you start learning these laws, then they can't tell you can't have a license to carry and a medicinal card. Know your rights and vote the right people in to push those laws. Come on, y'all. Come on.
I personally, I have both. The question that's on the license to carry is, do you consume illegal drugs or something like that? And if I'm a patient, this is not illegal.
Right.
So that is something, that's a question I always get. But I'm all for, really knowing what it is that you're smoking.
Right.
And yeah, so.
Well, this Saturday, and I'm one of the sponsors that's added to this. I wanted you to shout out all the sponsors that's involved in the expungement event started by Free My Weed Man. And who else is on the event as well?
So I'm partnering with Blaze Responsibility, a law firm in Jersey.
Nice.
Ascend for Social Equity. Ascend is a dispensary, so partner with them as well. Partnering with DACO. DACO does a lot of cannabis work here in PA.
Nice.
I'm the owner of DACO. She started Black Cannabis Week.
Nice.
Every September, and I give credit to the reason why I'm in the cannabis industry. The reason why I'm in the cannabis industry is because I attended that conference one year, and I learned of all of the possible ways and how I could enter into this space.
Right.
So I really definitely stay tapped in. But that happens every September. Who else? We got y'all. You are our media partner.
Yes.
Thank you so much for just helping me push this.
Of course.
This
run us the money.
Lock us up. Run unnecessary money for them placing our kids in foster care. I was a social worker. G was a social worker. I remember like we were instructed to go to the hospital to remove children from the hospital if mom tested positive to cannabis.
Yes.
It's laws, it's organizations that are still in place, that are still being trained to this day, you know, to really disrupt the family, whether that's the foster care system, probation or parole, you know, whether that's PHA. I just was talking to somebody that worked for PHA, and he said, oh, I can't get my medical marijuana card because I work for PHA. Matter of fact, we need PHA on the front line too.
Right.
Because PHA is not allowing people to consume marijuana in their house. They can't smoke outside.
Right.
They can't smoke in their house.
Come on. Come on.
Like,
listen.
So, a lot of these things are so outdated. But
outdated.
You know, we're still being affected. We're still being locked up for this. You know?
Well, and I also will piggyback. I definitely, so we always do social work no matter what. But when we were doing our case management services, I'll piggyback off of that. I remember one time I had to go in the home, do a home and safety check of a family member, and I did my job thoroughly. I knew about doing housing inspections and all that, right? And then all of a sudden, in the one bedroom, I opened up the door, I smelled it. If y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't grandmom's old diaper. You feel what I'm saying? And my God, that day I just twitched. I was like this. No, so, but then how did that look? Me go ahead, call DHS worker, had them come out, do all investigation, and 9 times then they gonna get rid of the smell that fast. Like if I do bring it up, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, it was like, I thought about it as their case manager. I was not the DHS worker. I was their middleman. And the house was clean. Mom probably just got home from work and lit a damn joint in her own home. And there was no issues that I visibly saw.
Our friend Sean, she's now my friend, but she was once my worker.
Right.
So our friend Shantae, she was one of my workers. Yep. And whenever she would come, why are like they programmed us to be like this?
Right.
This is our medicine, you know, like why do we have to keep this on a hush?
One thing
helping us feel better.
I will say this: the jobs that I have recently had in the past 4 years have been advocates. And I appreciate that, you know, because how can we work in health advocacy lanes, right? And a part of health advocacy now, because see, what I teach in the laundromat is not just helping somebody with their Medicaid, their food stamps, and all of that, is making sure. Oh, the module.
I had to really come to the laundromat.
Yeah.
See that that's so good. Like I love direct outreach. Like
right.
Even when I was doing flyering for the expungement, I go outside of the halfway houses. Like,
yeah, come on.
How do we be intentional about the work that we're doing as opposed to just saying that this is what we're doing? So
right. But Crystal,
the fact that your office is inside of the library and y'all are meeting people where they are,
yes,
helping them with their benefits. Somebody like me that get food stamps,
right?
I don't like to go to the office.
Well, for the office,
I love to come wash my clothes. And, you renew my benefits.
Yep.
I think that is so dope.
Fabric Health is decent.
Come and see you.
Yeah.
For me to see how dope that is.
Yeah, and I love that Crystal stopped through. Thank you. You know, she joined with Fabric Health. A lot of other folks joined. You know, I got family members. I'm a part of Fabric Health too. You know, we got the co-workers. Listen, Fabric Health is always here to help. If you got the anxiety of going to the welfare office, you tired of calling them, they losing your paperwork, you're tired of going back and forth, come holler at me. The new welfare. You know what I mean? It's a different module, y'all. You could go in the laundromat, wash your clothes, and then come sit at a regular table with me. I got my laptop, and I'm going to assist you in doing you've been tired. You got to handle the kids or handle your mental health or deal with the stress of the job or whatever. So one way or another, we're going to support you and just bridge the gap, like Crystal did, right? And that's what Fabric Health is doing. So 215-792-3453. You can call us. Even if you met us in the laundromat where you don't even have to meet us, call us. Because we want to make it convenient for you. Because you know how you drag going on welfare? Maybe you drag going on laundromat. Who cares? Just call. We're here for you. And we're going to be waiting on you. And we work on the weekends. I worked on Mother's Day because laundromats are open, 24 hours. Now, Lord knows we ain't open 24 hours. But I do start work 7:30 to 3:30. So if you want to reach the LeBron, because I comes down the court with the food stamps and the Medicaid. Listen, I got somebody food stamps and Medicaid in 1 hour, y'all. No BS. But also, I'm explaining things. And watch this. This ties into Free My Weed Man and the medicinal marijuana movement. Why? Because people like a Crystal and many other professionals and entrepreneurs or whatever are constantly hiding the fact that they have a what? Medical diagnosis. Let's go back to the root of this. This is not about smoking no weed. It's about you have a medical diagnosis. And I have talked to so many people in the laundromat, I had to educate them on themselves. You want to know why? Because it's been lost in translation. Why? Because they didn't want us to know ourselves. And I'm proud of us. All the decent people that's watched this and stayed on or came on and off, whatever, I'm proud of us for wanting to know ourselves. You are on here to want to know more about, wait a minute, medicinal marijuana. Wait a minute, incarceration, clearing my record. How do I do it? How can I pass this off? So again, you may not know yourself. And knowing yourself is checking your paycheck to see how much are they taking out your check for your medical. What is coming with your medical? And you have to understand something. Medical marijuana, yes, that comes with a diagnosis. Yes, it's in the MCOs, which is your medical company plans. Talk to them. And there was a woman I found out even watching Instagram. Shout out to Joanna McClinton. Okay, State Representative Madam McClinton, the head of the Democratic Party of Pennsylvania. She went to a black hair salon in West Philly, and a sister in there educated us on Instagram saying, yeah, call your medical insurance.
Through like the insurance to like if you had any type of like if you're getting chemo or
right.
Like, any type of diagnosis with like insurance can pay for your wig.
There you go.
This wig right here, and I've been picking at these edges. I just gotta go get a prescription.
There you go.
For my doctor to say like, hey, like I prescribe for you to get a wig. And even that process, like just seeing her go through that process is so tough, you know, for us to get approved through like the insurance companies. But she did it. And if you want to like, if you're going through like chemo or any type of like hair loss or anything like that, all you got to do is just get a prescription from your doctor. Go see Nadisha at Beauty Boutique on 60th on the 60th Market.
Right.
And she can give you a wig.
And what's that called? That's called Decent Resources, y'all. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Is that the revolution is being televised? Do you see what I'm saying to you? Crystal's trying to let y'all understand something. When you learn the law, you're learning yourself. You're learning your environment. And now you're breaking down. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Watch this. I'm going to show you something else. Marijuana is what? A plant, correct? See, that's where we got to start. We got to start with marijuana is a plant. Y'all trying to tell me that a plant is illegal. Something natural, right? And then let me show you something that ties in with hair prescription and things like that. Let me show you something. So I said marijuana is a plant, correct? Food prescription programs. Now, her friend, she just talked about, right? She can get funding as a beautician business owner from a health insurance company. Don't health insurance company, aren't they the biggest money makers in the United States? Am I wrong or right, Crystal? So if by any chance you were a provider under a health insurance company, that means money is coming to you, right? So, and then as many bills and what's going on? Oh, love you. Oh, you love my smile? Is it me? Hey, hi. I'm gay though. Please stop, y'all flirting with me. I'm trying to do a show. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But see, that's what I'm saying. This is the point. We have to know legislation. We have to vote. We have to get the right folks in. We have to be a part of the right movements. We have to pay attention and know ourselves, meaning know your medical. Know what's being taken off your check for your medical. I talk to many people every day and I ask them, how much being taken off your check for your medical? I don't know. I educating yourselves and hopping on and connecting. Okay, Free My Weed Man is on this joint. Crystal Bush, I appreciate you. I feel frozen though, y'all, but y'all still rolling with me. Am I still on there?
Yeah, you're still on.
I'm still on. It's just freezing and stuff. All right. You want to know why? Because we talking that truth. We talking that real talk. You feel me? And I appreciate folks trying to hop on this. You know what I mean? But I wanted to make sure that Crystal herself had her time. All right. We still trying to roll and stop being frozen. I hope y'all still watching me. I apologize for any technical difficulties. It's still going?
Yeah, but it's frozen.
Oh, it's frozen. All right. We got wheat now. Uh-oh. There's a lot of folks on here. Hold up. I'm gonna come back on stuff. Because they knew we was talking truth. Instagram. I hate Instagram.
But you kind of went over an hour.
Did I?
Yes.
All right, well, we talking though.
You remember
we having a good old conversation, you know. All right, damn, I did go hard, go in, didn't I?
Yeah, but I was a
we having a good time. We having a good time. They trying to knock us off. I don't give a damn. They listen. We was keeping it a buck, and I love it. You hear me? I ain't gonna stop. Don't kick me off. I'm coming right back. You hear me? Because we gotta wrap this up. I'm gonna do it the right way with my guests. So I ain't gonna just knock me off because we're speaking the real talk. Hey, so make sure y'all come out May 18th. May 18th. Come on and pull through this Saturday, y'all. They trying to stop the truth from being televised. You know it was a decent show. Stop playing with me. Crystal, get your ass back on this show. Yes, sir. Listen, May 18th this Saturday. Make sure you register. It's in my bio, y'all. Somebody getting high, but it's all about knowing the law, knowing what kind of bud you blowing, and making sure you're doing the right things as far as being a part of the Free My Weed Man movement. It is more than just about smoking. There's more to this. And I need you to learn more about the benefits, the wellness, the legislations behind it, the finances behind it that you could benefit off of. There are many people that's trying to speak for our community, man. And we need to speak for our community. You feel me? So I appreciate y'all. I apologize for any technical difficulties tonight. But I thank you so much for tuning in, listening. I hope Crystal can hop back on and just say her last piece. But if she can't, please follow Pretty KRI_B. Please follow Free My Weed Man this Saturday. This comedian Decent Connections and Stephen Curry with the shot. My producer, thank you. We're gonna be down there at 932 East Hunting Park Avenue. I know Philadelphia like it's a Hunting Park Avenue. No, because it's a Huntington and then there's Hunting Park Avenue. So we're gonna be at 932 East Hunting Park Avenue from 11 to 2. Come on now. Tell somebody, but please register, y'all, because you need to keep track of the numbers. Because numbers equal votes, numbers equal legislation, numbers equal finances. You feel me? Hold up, here she come back. Yes, sir. We gotta let her wrap it up on her note. Because this was my decent person of the week. You heard me? Come on, Critty. Come on, Crystal. Get on this show. I need her to wrap this up right. I did add a room. Okay, well, Crystal, can you hear me? Yes, that's all it was. It's all good, sis. Listen, we gonna rap because we was on for y'all was on for like an hour. I think they was mad. I don't care. Let them be mad. They gonna keep being mad. Crystal, wrap it up for us. Let us know anything you want to say.
Whether you need an expungement or a pardon, will be there on site. If you are looking to become a medical marijuana card, we are going to be there on site. So if you got PTSD, anxiety, and there's a few like over 24, you can for sure come down for that. Also, this reentry be there. Better resources. So if you're looking to get information, we do have a dispensary that's going to be there.
Nice.
His work, so even happening in Harrisburg called Joints for Justice rally, and that's going to happen in June. We got some stuff that's happening. We got some stuff.
Yeah. It was decent. That's all it was. I appreciate you, Crystal. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. Like Kiki, I see you. Tommy, I see you. Anti, everybody that hopped on that was decent, that bear with us, that dropped comments. And to any and everybody whose loved one that was locked up, anybody that lost a loved one due to the system gun violence, marijuana, crime, somebody just came for you, and your people passed or just was incarcerated, re-entry folks. Just keep your head up. There's resources, y'all. And let me spit one of them too. Salute to Khalil Morrison. He's the assistant director of the Office of Reentry Services through the city of Philadelphia. You feel me? I have a partnership with Decent Connections Inc. I made sure that if I was locked up, I had to link up with those that was running with the city. And let's try to free some more folks and make sure the resources out there. I'm referring folks left and right to my fathers that are coming out that need resources. You can get paid to do virtual classes for like an hour. Okay, and you're learning more about yourself as a man, your feelings, helping the kids. Boom, you can get incentives with through focus on our fathers. All right, I can refer you also through the city of Philadelphia reentry. There's a financial literacy class for those that are coming out. Let's get your credit cleaned up. I said it a lot of times throughout the show for a reason. I'm referring folks for financial literacy classes. I'm referring dads for classes so they can get paid and get back to themselves with their kids and themselves as well. And I'm signing up folks for same day work pay. I'm referring folks for same day work. Like, yeah, work that day in the community, get paid that day. I'm not here to play no games. The resources are decent. Yes, sir. Thank you, Crystal. I love you, babe. And free my weed man all day. Yes, sir. Make sure you stay locked this Saturday. I'm coming back on live at the Spongement event, y'all. It's definitely gonna be decent, all right? I see y'all this Saturday. Come through, all right? Share the love and be decent. Peace. That's it, y'all. Oh, I think it was. We had like 81 views, baby. Yes, sir. It was decent to me. And I thank you. 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 Everybody from Facebook to Instagram to YouTube. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened with connections. We all good. We were here. Okay. Or they was like, get on out of here with all of that. Come on with all of that. Stephen. I think I need to take what app can I take off of my phone? I need to take an app off my phone. I think I'm gonna take the phone off. I'm gonna have to say, do you have a flyer for Saturday? Bitch, if the flyer burn up. Stop it. Actually, I was my age. And I think I'm all that. What's the AVG antivirus? Hold up.
Oh, EVG.
Hello? Well, you know how it is, sis. You know. Yeah. Y'all